Hey everyone, Talking Dave over here, the dorky talking black guy that's just trying to get by. Alright, man, that was really quick. But, so I saw the Castlevania's TV series on Netflix a couple days ago, and basically, yeah, so I'm just going to give my thoughts on it. Alright, by now you should have a video loaded giving an adaptation application. I would, under normal circumstances, do an adaptation application for this, but the problem is the season is so goddamn short and everything. So I'm just going to review and add a few things in. Alright? So, here we go. Now, for those of you that didn't watch my pilot, my first attack review and everything, shame on you, you should see it and everything, but, for those that did, sorry, thanks for watching, but sorry that I'm probably going to go over some of the things again. So, basically, the plot is in a nutshell. This chick found Dracula and everything, right? She ended up falling in love with him and marrying him, and then basically, the church, one of the bishops and everything, burns her at the stake, and Dracula found out about this, got pissed, and swore that he will rain down, vengeance upon this town and everything. And so, basically, with his demons attacking, no one's able to stop him. Except for one possible person, but this person is actually shunned and no one has a respect for this person. But he alone is the only hope to actually have a chance against Dracula. Now, like I also said in my first attack review, this show the season of the show is basically taking the plot from the third Castlevania game made, alright? Not the third game, not the third event in canon and everything. Two different things. But this is taking the plot from the third game, which is Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, right? And basically, one of the things that I love about this is that they're using my favorite Belmont. Now, reminder for those that saw my first attack review, but to let you guys know, for those that didn't see my first attack review, that basically the Belmonts are basically, one family that constantly defeats Dracula in the Castlevania series, and I have not played a Castlevania game since 2003, which was Lament of Innocence, And so basically the Belmonts that I know of are, basically 4 Belmonts. Leon, Trevor, Christopher, Simon, and Richter Belmont. 5 Belmonts that I know. Anyway, so, and they do a great job of explaining the story for the most part. There are some things that they kind of glossed over, but, it's acceptable and everything. The lead character in this is actually my favorite Belmont, Trevor Belmont. And you could tell that basically, he's just, all he wants to do is just eat, drink, and just be about his own freaking business because, hey, his family got excommunicated and everything, so it's hey, I could have helped you guys, but you guys actually, dishonored me, disgraced me, shunned me and everything, and you're talking crap about me just because I have the Belmont last name, so, shoot, I don't have to do a damn thing for you guys, but, you end up seeing that, he's a traditional reluctant hero, he ignores his call, but circumstances forces him to basically get involved, which, this is a traditional character trope, but the way they pull it off so well that, people will say that he's a likable jerk and everything. He's not a likable jerk. He's just a guy that basically got crapped on and everything, so he feels like, I got crapped on, what's in it for me and everything. I try to do the right thing by you guys, but you guys talk shit about me or don't respect me, so, hey, why should I bother? So that's great. One of the things that's really good about this is if you actually pay attention to the characters that are from the games and everything, Other characters that are from the games that are in this are Seifen and everything, who is a mystic sage and everything. And basically, you have Alucard, who is Dracula's son. And if you look at them, the way they're drawn and they're signed, these people paid close attention because they look so similar to their video game counterparts and everything. Now, bear this in mind. I am taking this basically from some drawings that I have seen, in magazines and all, older magazines, with the exception of Alucard, because the way Alucard looks in a future Castlevania game, Symphony of the Night, looks very similar into the series, all right? Another thing that I really loved about this is, they show the corruption of the church. They basically, at that time, the church then, all it was pretty much a political structure and everything. We have politicians in the United States, and they're in one of the three branches of government. They're in either Congress, the White House, or the Supreme Court and everything. All the church was one of those branches of government and everything. They tried to masquerade behind divinity and belief of God, but you see how evil and corrupt, these representatives are, like the archbishop, the archbishop and one of the bishops and everything. These people are freaking, they are not the God-fearing servants you expect, all right? In addition, they actually show how easy it is for them to manipulate the people, which is what politicians do. Hence, one of the reasons why a lot of the political leaders that we have, the people, most normal people, they either don't pay close enough attention or are so easily swayed by just some small things that basically they'll act against their own interest, which is what they do in this, because they're blaming a certain amount of people for Dracula's attacks, not accepting the fact that it was actually the priests, the bishops, and everybody in the church and everything are the lead cause for Dracula's attack, and as well as the lead cause for people continually dying. Hell, the bishop in this, he says that, he doesn't have the power as of now, but, with the archbishop dying and everything, and with more people being sacrificed, he will end up becoming into the position of being an archbishop, using the death of other people just for his own personal gain. Shit. So we got those backups out of the way. This is an animated series, but oh good God, the blood on this and everything, this is not, if anyone sees this as an animated series and they know it's from a video game, parents, this is not for kids. I can't stress that enough, because a lot of the killing and death scenes are really graphic. Oh my Lord, So, those out the way, great characters, awesome setup, sticks very close to the game and everything. We have basically almost all the major players. We have Dracula, we have Trevor, we have Seifen, we have Alucard. The only person that we're missing is Grant, but and that's a nitpick, because you really should. He encounters Seifen first, and then after that, he encounters Alucard. He really should have encountered Grant after Seifen, but that's a nitpick. Another nitpick I have is basically, I want to hear some Castlevania music, particularly I want to hear the Trevor Belmont theme and everything, like dun 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 dun, or no, that's actually the vampire killer theme. The dun 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 dun, that's the vampire killer theme. Trevor Belmont's theme is dun 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 dun. Yo, I want to hear that, but those nitpicks aside, If I was doing an adaptation application, I would say that this is on point, but this is just a normal season review. So, Castlevania kicks ass. Agree? Disagree? Drop me a comment and everything. Give me a like, subscribe, and when you subscribe, ring that bell so you'll know right when a new video loads. But until then, this has been Token Dave, the dorky token black guy is just trying to get by, and I'll catch you guys later.